All right. What's good? It's your boy Shango the Don Raga, and welcome to another episode of Play It or Slay It. What we do on Play It or Slay It, we feature the music that's sent in to us by artists from right here in Hawaii as well as abroad. We play the tracks, you the audience, you decide. So we're just going to jump right up into it this week. I'm not even going to waste no time playing around. So the first track that we got, or the first video that we got tonight, comes to us all the way from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, from the big homie King Miles and his whole clique, man. So make sure you look him up on social media. King Miles on YouTube. That's King Miles, M-Y-L-E-S. He's got a brand new joint called Numb. I'm going to play the video for y'all, man. Hop into the thread if you're on the Play It or Slay It Facebook page and let us know how you feel. If you like the track, you're going to type Play It. If you don't like the track, you're going to type Slay It. The more play it's that it gets, we'll throw it into rotation on RudeBoyRadio808.com. And there's going to be some other opportunities also coming up that I'm going to get into a little bit later. But for right now, let's get into it, man. King Miles, Numb, all the way from Milwaukee. Let's go.
I don't even know it's real no more. I just know I really need to find my way. I don't know how to feel anymore. Wonder, is it always gonna be this way? I'm not sure if I would heal anymore. I done lost some real ones along the way. In the field, better play your role. No guarantee you'll live to see another day. I don't even know it's real no more. I just know I really need to find my way. I don't know how to feel anymore. Wonder, is it always gonna be this way? I'm not sure if I will heal anymore. I done lost some real ones along the way. In the field, better play your role. No guarantee you'll live to see another day. I done stayed true through the rough times. We ain't really worried about you tough guys. I like some tequila with my sunrise online. Give me instrumental when at lunchtime. I'm wholly filled with the punchlines. You're so Hollywood and it's so tight. High try, we gon' shine in the low tide. So bright, I'ma live my life in the sunlight. Mine stay kinda scary and vision that like it's Pictionary. I see you through the mask like you casted Jim Carrey. I'm all about the love, but don't give a fuck on the contrary. Still hailing from the middle of the map. Remember, used to dream that I'd make it off a rap. Now I pull up to the shows and everybody know my tracks. Let my fucking 9 to 5 and I ain't never going back, bitch. I don't even know it's real no more. I just know I really need to find my way. I don't know how to feel anymore. Wonder, is it always gonna be this way? I'm not sure if I would heal anymore. I done lost some real ones along the way. In the field, better play your role. No guarantee you'll live to see another day. I don't even know it's real no more. I just know I really need to find my way. I don't know how to feel anymore. Wonder, is it always gonna be this way? I'm not sure if I will heal anymore. I done lost some real ones along the way. In the field, better play your role. No guarantee you'll live to see another day. I feel the pain as it runs through my veins and my organs in order. I'm sort of deranged with a torturous aura that slaughters my brain till it begins producing its own Novocaine. Sick to my stomach, can't fuck with you lames. Eyes on the prize and my mind on my bank. Stay on the road but don't empty the tank. If you fuck with my tribe then I'm pulling your rank. I don't feel your shit, I guess I'm numb now. HT3 never seen it calm down. Really be living that life that you bluff out. We let you have your turn to talk, but that's enough now. Gotta be careful where you fit in. I seen them switching position. Trusting your gut feeling and stick to your intuition. Never no proficient, but always been prolific. The perfect fit for the throne with a flow that's so bone chillin'. It's the king. I don't even know it's real no more. I just know I really need to find my way. I don't know how to feel anymore. Wonder, is it always gonna be this way? I'm not sure if I would heal anymore. I done lost some real ones along the way. In the field, better play your role. No guarantee you'll live to see another day. I don't even know what's real no more. I just know I really need to find my way. I don't know how to feel anymore. Wonder, is it always gonna be this way? I'm not sure if I will heal anymore. I done lost some real ones along the way. In the field, better play your role. No guarantee you'll live to see another day.
I've had this problem.
Big problem.
I really needed
A good DJ.
And I kept searching.
and searching.
There are so many choices.
It's really hard to find one that has all the things on my list.
But I finally did it.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you.
If you were looking for one as well,
Look no further.
Here's a really good one.
Just use mine.
Use mine.
I'm very satisfied.
Definitely recommend.
Problem gone.
thank you.
All right. That was the homie King Miles with his joint called Numb. So I'm looking at checking out the Facebook feed, man. I don't see nobody voting, so I'll go ahead and give my review of the track and the video. Number one, I like the video. The videography was actually really good. The usage of angles, the usage of lighting, especially natural lighting, to add effect in your video is sometimes a lot better than using things like chroma key and green screen and a lot of harsh light. You know, it kind of makes it, the way the video was shot, it was kind of like he was just reflecting back on going through a lot of personal loss and, you know, kind of being tired of it, kind of being at that point where you just don't even want to deal with it anymore. So I definitely felt the video, so kudos to King Miles and his whole camp on the video. As far as the song goes, the song was cool. I probably would have liked to hear more in the sense of exactly what was really behind all that. But one thing that I really appreciated about the song was his really unique vocal style, and the way that he delivered the song. It was kind of like that mix of singing and rapping at the same time. And not a lot of MCs, not a lot of rappers can pull that off. But I think he pulled it off really well. The song was structured really good. And that's something that's really important for unsigned artists to work on and develop before they try to move up another notch in the game. You really have to learn how to write your songs and structure them so that there's a consistent kind of flow throughout the entire song. You know, it's kind of weird how when I listen to some independent artists' music, in one verse they're talking about A, in the next verse they're talking about F, and then in the last verse they're finally talking about B. So continuity throughout the song is really important. I like how they used DJ style effects throughout the song. I really like that, you know, with the whole phase in and out, the flange and all of that. I like how they did that. You don't really hear a lot of that in most guys' music, so I give them props for that. Is it something that I will play regularly every day in my car? Probably not. It's definitely mood music, something that you would put on when you in that kind of mood, when you feeling that type of way, where you just want something to kind of relax you, something to kind of, you know, put you in that state of mind where you don't want to really dwell on the problems of the day. You just kind of want to, you know, chill, reflect. And it's a song that people can relate to very easily because we've all gone through our own different degrees of loss and pain, whether it's from losing loved ones, whether it's from losing friends or whatever. So overall, I say play it. overall I say play it. I don't know how you guys out there feel about it, but go into the comment thread on our Facebook page, Play It or Slay It 808, and where you'll see the live stream of the show, and you can go into the comment thread and type in Play It or Slay It, depending on how you feel about the song. Again, that was King Miles from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, with his joint called Numb. And you need to go check out his website too once you find him online. I mean, they ain't playing in Wisconsin. They ain't playing in Wisconsin. They have a really, really strong movement from the looks of things. And it looks like King Miles is right smack in the middle of it. So I definitely give him props and kudos on the song, man. It was really, really dope. It was really, really dope. Not the run-of-the-mill, same old at all. And that's what I like probably the most. So hopefully we get more submissions from King Miles down the line. But for tonight's episode, the song to vote on is King Miles' Numb. Make sure you go to the Facebook page where the stream is live. Type in Play It if you like it. Slay it if you don't. Now what we do ask is that if you do type Slay It, that you give the artist some constructive feedback on what you think the song needs, what you didn't like about it, so that he or she can improve and constantly work on honing their craft. So moving things right along, we'll come back to recap all of the different videos and songs that we're watching. And just to give guys some instruction, if you're watching the show right now and you want to try to get a song in, I probably won't be able to get it in during this broadcast, but you can definitely send your songs to Play It or Slay It 808 at gmail.com. Play It or Slay It 808 at gmail.com. You can follow me on Instagram at Play It or Slay It 808. You can hit me up in the DMs, whatever. Shoot me your video URL links, and we'll try to get it onto the show. Now, I kind of hinted at different opportunities that were going to make themselves available for folks sending in their videos and sending in their music to the Play It or Slay It show. So having been handed the opportunity to kind of jump back into the showcase promotion side of things, what I'm considering, I'm not saying that it's carved in stone yet, but what I'm considering, especially for those artists who are local and live right here in Hawaii, is if your song is chosen as a Play It track, then you'll definitely be getting some performance opportunities to go along with that. Any performance opportunity or any showcase that I do moving forward is going to be streamed live, the entire performance side of it. Not so much the DJing and all of that, because Facebook be tripping on copywritten stuff. But if it's original music being performed, my intent is to definitely capture that and transmit it all around the world, through my network. So that's something that's definitely going to be happening. I'm in the process of speaking with some radio personalities. Mainly I want to get music directors and programming directors, because those are the guys and girls that make the final decision about what does or doesn't get played on the radio. So I am in talks with one, at least, that's interested in actually being a part of not only the Play It or Slay It show, by further critiquing songs that we hear during the broadcast, but also on the live showcase side. So some big plans in the works. I'll keep you guys posted as things develop. In the meantime, we're going to get into another song, and I see my man Sincere Scott is still in here chilling with us, so I'm going to find his song. And this is the third week that this joint is going to be showing up on the Play It or Slay It show. It's R&B. The name of the song is Wanted. The name of the artist is Sincere Scott. You can find the song on all digital retail outlets. Apple Music, Spotify, all that good stuff. Sincere Scott. Just like the word sincere, last name Scott. So make sure you look my dude up. Let him know how you feel about his track. Download the track. Help put some ends in his pocket so he can keep making great music. But let's get into his track. It's called Want It.
Just only on the chorus though. So you talking right there?
I've been sipping, I've been smoking lately, thinking about you. Girl, it's been a minute, shorty, won't you love? I just want your love, just want your love. I just want it. Want it, want it. I just want your love. I just want your love. I just want it. Ooh, 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 girl. It's been about a year since the last time I seen you. I love how you enjoy everything I like to do. The way I lay you down, the way I do it right, the way you take that deep when I'm looking in your eyes. I just wanna know, girl, do you wanna come over, yeah. Tell me, are you home alone, girl? Alright, yeah, I'm so happy you picked up the phone, girl. I've been sipping, I've been smoking, everything about you. Girl, it's been a money, shorty, won't you, girl? I just want your love, I just want your love, I just want it, want it. I just want your love, I just want your love, I just want it. Ooh, 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 girl. I hear your body calling, and it's calling for me. I can hear it in your voice that you really, really miss me. And baby, how you doing? Tell me where you been. Do you ever think of me? 'Cause I can't get you out of my head. I'm thinking about you all the time. Tell me, are you home alone, girl? Alright, I'm so happy you picked up the phone, girl. I've been sipping, I've been smoking lately, thinking about you. Girl, it's been a money, shawty, won't you slide through? I just want your love, I just want your love, I just want it, I want it, girl. I just want your love, I just want your love, I just want it. Ooh, 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 girl. Do you want me, girl, the way that I want you? Got a nigga feeling, thinking about you, dreaming. 'Cause all I want is you in my bed, kissing on your body, turning you on. The feeling is strong. Talk to me, girl. Tell me, are you home alone, girl? I'm so happy you picked up the phone, girl. Yeah. I've been drinking about you. Girl, it's been a minute, shawty, won't you come through? Girl, I just want your love, I just want your love, I just want it, want it. I just want your love, I just want your love, I just want it. Ooh, 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 I just want your love, yeah. I've been smoking.
All right, we are back, and that was my man Sincere Scott with his joint called Wanted. So checking out the feed, Spades Odyssey says Sincere was always dope. It's a yes for me, Unc. Shout out to the homie Kamal Jahi for watching. Shout out to Miss Caroline Gaspar for watching also. Do me a favor, man. If you're watching this broadcast, share it across your Facebook page and all of that, man, so that we can really help, bring some visibility to the music that these artists are submitting. It's kind of hard, when you're doing independent music in a place like Hawaii where reggae is so dominant, and it's very, very hard to get on the radio. So I give props to any artist that is willing to send his or her music into the show and have you, the viewing audience, critique it, slaughter it, or let them know that they're on the right track. If you're watching on Facebook Live, we're on our Play of the Sled page. Go to Play of the Sled 808. Make sure you like the page so that you'll always get notified when we're streaming the show live. You can also follow us on Instagram at Play of the Sled 808. No, I do not have a Twitter for Play of the Sled yet because I'm lazy and I can't remember passwords like that no more. But but we'll get back to it. So before we heard from Sincere Scott, we saw a video from my man King Miles all the way out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, with the name of the title or the name of the track being Numb. So if you didn't get a chance to see it and you want to check it out right now, you can go to YouTube, just put in King Miles, M-Y-L-E-S, and check out the video for Numb. I thought it was dope, something different, something, not run-of-the-mill, very deep, introspective, and I like that. So as far as I'm concerned, RootBoyRadio808.com is definitely going to be playing that, and we're definitely going to continue to play Sincere. Moving things right along, before I go another further, be on the lookout for a brand new single from Hawaii's own songstress, Miss So Diosa. The name of her joint is Bruno, and it's going to drop August 22nd across all retail outlets, and pre-sales or pre-orders for the track will be available starting August the 8th. That's August the 8th for So Diosa's Bruno.
Good vibes, white sand and blue skies. Hashtag lucky we live HI. I'ma sing this song like I'm Bruno and rap the 808 just so you know, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you work too hard to stay in traffic. Bought a house and paid for a mansion. Hawaiian time, but there's no relaxing. I'ma text you so you gotta check your phone. And if your other half gets jealous, tell them to stay home. Cause we just want a good time. We just want a good time. I'ma sing this song like I'm Bruno and rap the 808 just so you know, yeah. Real hot in the
All right, back at it. It's your boy Shango the Don Raga, and I'm still watching the Play of the Sled show. We do this every Wednesday from 8 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time until 10 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time, and then again on Thursdays from 7 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time until 9 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. Apologies for not doing the show yesterday. Had a family emergency that I had to see to and take care of, so I definitely apologize for any inconvenience that caused anyone if you were expecting to be checking out the show, or you was sent in a song and you was expecting to be able to hear it and get some feedback. Now, although, and this is something that I have to continuously say and remind artists about, if your song is copywritten, or if you have given an external company your publishing rights or your publishing to distribute your song, and I'm talking about companies like CD Baby, DistroKid, TuneCore, and Bandcamp. When you send your song into those cats, they have something called UGC, or rights management, meaning you have given them permission to upload your music into their system so that it can be scanned. And UGC rights fall across YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Musical.ly, any place where music can be shared, streamed, or downloaded. So what that means is, when you send your track to DistroKid for it to be distributed and put on Apple Music and Amazon and all that good stuff, you've essentially given that company the right to scan Facebook streams and scan YouTube streams for your songs. And if me, as the person doing the stream, don't have permission to use the song through them, even though you told me, Shango, man, hey, play my joint on your show, if I didn't get explicit permission from them, because they're now in charge of your publishing, if I didn't get their permission to utilize the song within my broadcast, they're going to mute your song on the playback of this live stream. While I'm live, people might be able to hear it, but when it's all said and done and I end the stream, I'm going to get a message from Facebook that my video has been partially muted because I'm playing somebody's stuff that I don't own. And typing in that message, I do not own the copyrights to this music or whatever, that shit does not work. They don't care about that. So if you send in music, I'm not saying don't get your music distributed, but what I am saying is if you're going to send in music, number one, make sure it's 100% original. Even when you lease a beat from BeatStars or wherever, you know, Sound Lab or whatever, when you lease a beat, you don't know who is distributing the beat for that producer. And they may have turned over their publishing to an external company just trying to get the beat exposed so they can get people to buy it and they can make money off of it. So if you do buy beats or lease beats, just bear that in mind, and that might be a question you want to ask the producer. You know, who has your did you turn your publishing over to anybody, or is this beat being distributed by an external company like BeatStars or DistroKid or whoever? So just kind of bear all those things in mind. What's going on, Joshua? Trying to tell you, man, it's hard out here. But we're gonna get into another joint, man. So we've heard from King Miles with his joint Numb. We've heard from Sincere Scott, and Sincere Scott already got the nod from Miss Spades, who's watching. So we're definitely going to keep that joint in rotation on Rude Boy Radio 808. Now, this brother's got a dope-ass video and a huge collaboration under his belt for the video. I'm talking about none other than the homie Willie G, and he's got a joint called What's Your Name, featuring Stupid Young and Young Maine. So mad love to them. Hawaii artists doing big collaborations with artists from the mainland trying to get put on. So let's get into the video, hop off into the thread, be honest, let us know what you think. You know, the artists might be watching, or they might watch this on playback and get the constructive feedback that you guys are going to give them. You know, this ain't about holding hands, this ain't about being nice to people just because. This is about giving artists honest, constructive feedback that they can use to improve their music, hone their craft, and definitely put out quality products that are industry competitive. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is Willie G. What's your name?
Stop. What? Who that is? Ain't nobody vouching for him. Shit, let's see what it is. I'm like, what they saying? I'ma pull up on a nigga like, what's your name? That's on gang. Put that on the hood. Fresh about the jungle, boy, to wish a nigga would. Wish you niggas could get like this. Phone blowing up, you need to check your bitch. Boy, you seen my clip. Don't act brave. Ask about you in the hood. Nobody know your name. Who you kid? Oh, so silly. Ask about me in the city. Niggas gon' know Willie. Boy, these niggas can't hang where I hang. Claim what I claim. Got them all jocking how I does my thing. I'm a real nigga, real facts. What's in the field, nigga? Yo, chain, run that. You know the deal, nigga. Hood talk, hood slang, my hood bang. Never switch sides. Stay loyal, we maintain, nigga. Let's ride. Squad up, that's gang, nigga. Burn stripes, turf right. What's your name, nigga? Hold up. What's your name? Where you from? Set you claim, nigga, huh? Is that right? Well, I need to see it to believe it, nigga. Earn your stripes. I'm like, huh? What's your name? What's your name, nigga? What's your name? Yeah, I know your squad, I know your crew, I know your peoples, but I don't know you. Tell me what's your name? Name, nigga, what's your name? Name, nigga, what's your name? Name, nigga, what's your name?
Nigga, what's your name? Cause I ain't heard of you. My name ring bells in every avenue. In the fucking streets, they know my crew. Cause the niggas that we jack and the bands that we blew. Fucking with the gang, we gon' pull up with them things. When we let it bang, y'all niggas can't hang. CTB, nigga, I will never change. On our lane, you will never bang a gang. Coming up as a youngin', I was always on the block. Always on the clock, cause the hustle never stops. Now I'm getting all this guap and I'm headed to the top. Getting these birds by the flock, couple by the thought. You don't want no smoke, what the fuck is outside? My niggas out here holding big 4-5. Yeah, we from the island, that's a state of HI. And if you wanna test, nigga, come here and try.
What's your name? What's your name, nigga? What's your name? Yeah, I know your squad, I know your crew, I know your peoples, but I don't know you. Tell me what's your name? Name, nigga, what's your name? Name, nigga, what's your name? Name, nigga, what's your name?
Stupid Young.
Nigga, what's your name?
Nigga, what's your name? What they call you? Where you from the city, we don't know you. Eastside, Long Beach, that's my soil. Really out here with my brothers who stay loyal. Rolling on the wrist, got a nigga feeling royal. Get your money, nigga, cause these hoes, they ain't for you. Watch how a nigga act when you tell them no. They gon' count all the favors that they did for you. But ain't nobody send me shit in that city jail. Pull up on the opposition and we bringin' hell. It ain't talking Tuesday, but a nigga bringin' shells. Ask about me in the streets, name ringing bells. Why you think a nigga sticking to the plan for? Why you think I'm out here grinding for the fan for? I die for everything that I stand for. Ask me where I'm from, I bang my set, that's for damn sure. So nigga, what's your name?
What's your name, nigga? What's your name? Yeah, I know your squad, I know your crew, I know your peoples, but I don't know you. Tell me what's your name? Name, nigga, what's your name? Name, nigga, what's your name? Name, nigga, what's your name? What's your name? What's your name, nigga? What's your name? Yeah, I know your squad, I know your crew, I know your peoples, but I don't know you. Tell me what's your name? Name, nigga, what's your name? Name, nigga, what's your name? Name, nigga, what's your name? Nigga, what's your name?
All right, man. That was Willie G's joint, What's Your Name, featuring Stupid Young and Young Maine. Play it. That's my vote. I'm throwing my vote in right now. Play it, man. Joshua Davison says it's on point. So we need more people to vote. So if you're watching, if you go into the comment thread, if you like that joint right there, just type in play it. If you didn't like it, type in slay it. And if you do choose to slay a song for whatever reason, if you could provide a little constructive criticism for the artist that they can use, to improve the song or improve the track, please do so. But that was Willie G featuring Stupid Young and Young Maine. What's Your Name? I've been watching Willie G for years. I mean, from way, way, way back. And the boy just keeps getting better and better and better and better. So shouts out to him, man. Elevating the game a little bit more, reaching out to Stupid Young. That's a huge collaboration, whether y'all know that or not. So let's see what else we got in the grab bag for the evening. Now, this song has kind of been running through Play It or Slay It for a few weeks, but I guess people are slow to kind of catch on to the whole voting thing. So I'm gonna run it again. This is Lord Jordan, one half of the Wavy Souls, his track called Drop It. So in the comments, let us know how you feel about it.
Where I finish shit, get over here, I just get like a John Deere tractor, sit on me cause that ass fatter. Back that ass up on my Johnson, presidential mouth like Clinton or Washington. I act like I didn't know what was popping until we get home and that ass turn a mosh pit. Fast with the flow, spaz on a hoe, easy to grab after a show, bring it to the home. Low kid freak, she ain't even know till she in the room, man, gave Denzel Dimmadome. I'm not Timmy Turner, don't wish for a burner, I just with Ferraris for all of my circle. And of course some pretty beauties that are down. Told her just like monthly bills come back around. Boot it up, not boost and then boot her out. That Uber come fast after that Uber mouth. Girl, I'm not paying for you, it's a drought.
How am I getting home?
Better figure it out. After I'm done getting all of my fix, I just work and I work until that weekend hits. I pull up to the club for the next fine ass chicken. Just watch her booty and be hit when she drop it.
Drop it, 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 drop it.
Damn. I mean, Iron Lung. That was one half of the Wavy Souls. That was Lord Jordan. The other half is Chris Waters. But that's his joint called Drop It. Real short and sweet video. Potent delivery. And if you didn't notice, he switched styles over and over and over within that one song. And barely took a breath. If you really listen closely, you can tell that there was no stop, punch back in, stop, punch back in. It was just continuous. So, man, I mean, that takes some real talent. And Lord Jordan, man, I salute you, bro, because I can't hold my breath that long. But I really enjoy this song. It has comedic value, but it shows off his lyrical skills. It really does. He's a wordsmith. And he can spit. As far as critiquing the song to find anything wrong with it, it is really difficult to find anything wrong with this song. From a commercial standpoint, the hook is super catchy. You know, the production is on point. The video was done very well. And if I were a music director or programming director of a radio station, the only thing that I would be requiring is a clean radio edit. That's it. A clean radio edit, and hoping that he and his team have a solid marketing campaign together, because that song has potential to really be a commercially viable song. So shouts out to Lord Jordan and the Wavy Souls. So for you artists that might be watching, and Dustin Pannis' mom is watching, thank you so much for tuning in to the broadcast. For those of you who just kind of jumped onto the stream and kind of wondering what this is and what it's all about, this is the Play It or Slay It show. If you remember back in the day, you had shows like Pump It or Dump It, Ill to Kill It, Gas or Trash, or whatever you want to call them. It's kind of that same premise, but a little bit different in that it's not just about voting on Cat's song, but also about sharing real industry knowledge with the artists that submit the songs, as well as, you know, do it in a very dope and entertaining way, if I do say so myself. But if you like the song, basically you just go into the comment thread, you type play it. If you didn't like the song, you would type slay it. All we ask is that if you do type slay it, that you give the artist a little constructive criticism, a little honest feedback, because that's really what this is all about. Helping the artists get better and giving them a platform where their music and their videos can get some visibility as well as listenership, and hopefully gain them new fans and followers through their social media contacts. So keeping things moving right along. We got some submissions from a few mainland artists. This is One Night. Well, we got submissions from One Night featuring RJ, I Want Money, Dusted Dawn, Single Stoners Club, and that's the homie Avion. So if you've kind of been around Hawaii's underground music scene, hip-hop scene, you remember Avion from back in the day. And he was dope back then, and he's dope now. Big Whip Virgin Fago, that's from the homie Antonio Mack. He was another cat that was doing big things over here in Hawaii. But the next video that I want to get into comes from the Curbside Worldwide camp. And Curbside Worldwide is kind of becoming its own movement here in Hawaii, especially on Oahu. So you have a lot of different artists that, you know, make up the thing which is Curbside Worldwide. Astro Guillotine, Young Six, No Shade, Mesmer, Sly Bands, It's a lot of them. Matt Thompson. It's so many of them you can't even name them. It's like Hawaii's or Oahu's own Wu-Tang. But this is a joint that he did with his homie Toxic, Astro Guillotine, featuring Toxic, and the joint is called Dos Mas. One thing I say about our independent artists, especially our independent hip-hop artists here on Oahu, the video game is definitely stepping up. Like the video that you saw with Lord Jordan, I don't know who shot it, but dope cinematography, dope videography. And then the video with Willie G featuring Stupid Young and Young Maine, that was DJ Idea from Idea Films. And right now he's kind of leading the charge as far as helping artists put together high quality, industry competitive music videos. I could easily see What's Your Name on BET or Revolt TV or VH1. I could easily see that video up there. So let's go ahead and get into this joint. It's Astro Guillotine featuring Toxic, and the name of the track is called Dos Mas. If you like it, go into the thread and type play it. If you don't like it, type slay it, but let us know what you didn't like. Let's get into it.
Okay. Oh, really? Oh, all right. I'll be right there. Bro, remember that one girl?
Yeah.
With the booty?
Yes.
I gotta go see her now.
We're about to shoot a video.
She only here for the night.
It's Dos Mas.
I mean, you can get 2 thoughts too, but I got one that I gotta attend to.
You were gonna smoke with me.
I know I wasn't. But anyways, I'll see you later though.
I need 2 more shots, 2 more thoughts. Monopoly money, I need 2 more blocks. Ooh, when the mains in the gang link. Everything like chain link. 2 more blunts, 4 doors, 2 stunts. Back out, ghost riding in the front. Back out, ghost riding in the front. Back out, ghost riding in the front. Gas brake deal, break me off a chill. Rick Flair, drip, go figure 4 flip. Ass so fat, fucking her around trill. Said she glad this night, it got the acting like a pill. Got the swag from my daddy, got the juice from my mama. Older sister put me on and said I owe no one $1. Been running shit, what you know about sanitation? Nigga barely getting letters. What you know about visitation? Is she bougie? I Uzi, smashing out and dipping. I is goofy, boo, please. You don't reach the limit. 2 more blunts, 4 doors, 2 stunts, more scores, new punts, hors d'oeuvres, fruit punch. I need 2 more shots, 2 more thoughts. Monopoly money, I need 2 more blocks. Ooh, when the mains in the gang link. Everything like chain link. 2 more blunts, 4 doors, 2 stunts. Back out, ghost riding in the front. Back out, ghost riding in the front. Back out, ghost riding in the front. Up late just to be up one. I ain't finished with the pack, but the re-up done. I ain't going to the back, time to eat up front. Motivate, gold rap, they can't fake J son. Me and Fable blunted back to back. Pearl City on the map. So high I get, might toe tie a cliff. She hop off, jack off, call it ghost ride the dick. I don't really need it, I just want it. Smoke her out the mo like an opponent. Put her on the pony, told her ride it out. Back up, back in, power glide it out. I need 2 more shots, 2 more thoughts. Monopoly money, I need 2 more blocks. Ooh, when the mains in the gang link. Everything like chain link. 2 more blunts, 4 doors, 2 stunts. Back out, ghost riding in the front. Back out, ghost riding in the front. Back out, ghost riding in the front.
Sand and blue skies. Hashtag lucky we live A-Josh. I'ma sing this song like I'm Bruno and rap the 808 just so you know, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you work too hard to sit in traffic. Bought a house and paid for a mansion. Hawaiian time, but there's no relaxing. I'm a texter, so you gotta check your phone. And if your other half is jealous, tell him to stay home. Cause we just want a good time. We just want a good time. I'ma sing this song like I'm Bruno and rap the 808 just so you know, yeah. Real hot in the...
I've had this problem.
Big problem.
I really needed
A good DJ.
And I kept searching.
and searching.
There are so many choices.
It's really hard to find one that has all the things on my list.
But I finally did it.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you.
If you were looking for one as well,
Look no further.
Here's a really good one.
Just use mine.
Use mine.
I'm very satisfied.
Definitely recommend.
Problem gone.
thank you.
Alright, that was Astro Guillotine featuring Toxic with their joint called Dos Mas. I love this video. I love it when artists really take the time to get creative with their music videos and make them really fun and make them entertaining. So just that little opening scene with Astro and Lord Jordan, I mean, it was funny, but it also communicated a strong message that even though you my friend and yeah, we cool and all of that, what you like to do ain't necessarily what I like to do. Because, you know, like Astro had said, hey, I thought you was going to smoke with me. And Jordan was like, I know I wasn't. So, and that's really indicative of, you know, different lifestyles. You know, cannabis is for some, but it's not for everybody. So I like the way that they incorporated that into the video. And they actually had a video where it wasn't just about, you know, girls in bikinis throwing ass. I mean, of course, that was part of it. But it was more so about people just genuinely having fun, having a good time, you know. So that's what I liked about the video. I liked the production of the song, simply from the standpoint that you can tell that the beat was specifically chosen for that song for one reason. It wasn't, you know, a run-of-the-mill trap beat. So kudos on the beat selection and the production. I can't say enough about Astro Guillotine's lyricism when he spits. I mean, he's one of the dopest freestylers that I've ever heard. And Toxic is no slouch either. So really good duo, really good chemistry throughout the entire song. Again, it's just one of those tracks where I could easily see it on Revolt or VH1 or BET, and I could definitely hear it being played on 93.9 or 104.3 or 102.7 if they would get off of that corporate bullshit and start you know, picking up more local hip-hop artists. Okay, so the joints that we've been through so far, just to recap, we started out with King Miles all the way out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, with his joint called Numb. If you didn't get a chance to see the video within this broadcast, you can definitely catch it on the playback, or you can also go to YouTube and find King Miles, M-Y-L-E-S, and look up the song Numb and check it out. And then you can either come back here and give us your feedback, or you can do it on one of the other sites that we're simulcasting on. We don't simply just broadcast the show through Facebook Live. We also are streaming live right now on YouTube Live, Periscope TV, and Chew.tv. I had attempted to stream live on Instagram as well, and it is possible, but I just didn't like the way it looked, and I don't think you guys would have liked the way it looked either, so I just kind of abandoned that whole idea. But Live ME is a possibility. And there are some other streaming sites out there like YouNow and Vaughn Live TV that I've used in the past that I might go back to. But I want to stream where I know the artist's songs are really going to be viewed, really going to be heard. So keeping that sentiment in place, we're going to get on to another one. And this one's coming back. I actually played it on the very first Play of the Sled, and I've been playing it ever since, but there's just something about this song, and when you guys listen to it, you should probably understand what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the homie Just Jules with his joint called Venom.
of the week. Can we give him a big round of applause for that? Yo! I think I might have heard about 4 or 5 more claps, but that worked. Alright? So look, we just don't pay homage. These rappers work a lot hard. They work hard on their craft. We want to make sure we pay and give them respect, alright? If you love Hawaii, let me get up. Yeah! If you're having a good time, let me get up. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! If you came here to teach June, let me get up. Jump, jump!
Juice.
Pulled up to the party with the gang again. Gnarly, kill the stage and bag of chips. She thing like bag of chips. My car fast like rocket ship. Selling shit like dealership. Used to win my mama car. About to buy my mama car. Bought my bitch some Jimmy Choo's. And that Birkin coming soon. Fill that coach up with them racks. DJ Paul, I'm running that. Jerry Jones, I run a staff. Used to play the cornerback. Now I'm on the center stage. My heart cold and full of rage. I can't go if I ain't paid. She can't come and shit on fuck. Put up in her daddy's truck. In the bag, I blew her back. Yeah. Seen her later, who is that? There go Dildy dripping black. Spider with the venom, yeah. Skirt off in the denim, yeah. She a thotty, got a body, do Pilates, yeah. Go to party, sip a party, that's my type, yeah. Only for the night, only for the night. Run it up, yeah. I can't run enough, yeah. Run it up, yeah. I can't run enough, yeah. Run it up, yeah. I can't run enough, yeah. She a thotty, got a body, do Pilates, yeah. Run it up, yeah. I can't run enough, yeah. She a thotty, got a body, do Pilates, yeah. Go to party, sip a party, that's my type, yeah. Only for the night, only for the night. Run it up, yeah. I can't run enough, yeah. Frozen in my 48, cause my cup is 48. I do this like every day. I'm so hurt, I medicate. I get cash, no Medicaid. I crush speed like lettuce say. Bitches love me like I'm Bieber. I'm so hot that gave her fever. Pat her, damn it, please her Bieber. I might talk, but don't believe her. Let her kiss my black and geese her black and my old always smoking purple be my lips, ayy. And they match my face, ayy. Hurricane my drip, ayy. Flip them, then I switch, ayy. She a thotty, got a body, do Pilates, yeah. Go to party, sip a party, that's my type, yeah. Only for the night, only for the night. Run it up, yeah. I can't run enough, yeah. Run it up, yeah. I can't run enough, yeah. Run it up, yeah. I can't run enough, yeah. She a thotty, got a body, do Pilates, yeah. Run it up, yeah. I can't run enough, yeah. She a thotty, got a body, do Pilates, yeah. Go to party, sip a Cardi, that's my type, yeah. Only for the night, only for the night. Run it up, yeah. I can't run enough, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. That was the homie Just Jules, Venom, another artist right over here in the great state of Hawaii, doing what he does, man. If you watch that video, you heard the song, you can understand why I think it's a song that is really being slept on by the radio stations over here. But Rude Boy Radio 808 is definitely spinning the hell out of it. You can best believe that. So shout out to Just Jules. If you like the track, go into the comment thread on our Facebook live stream and you type in play it. If you didn't like it, you can type in slay it. But if you do choose to slay the song, please make sure to provide a little constructive criticism, a little honest feedback for the artist, because that's what this is all about, making sure the artists get honest feedback so that they can hone their craft and improve their skills. The number one thing I like about Just Jules' song Venom is that it is so marketable. It is pathetic. I mean, the vocal style is so unique. It's like whenever you hear that voice, or whenever you hear his voice, you're going to know that that's Just Jules on the track. That's the kind of voice that he has. It's unmistakable, and that's a huge selling point. Not only when it comes down to making songs that people will remember, it'll stick into people's minds because of the unique sound of the voice, but that's something that record labels also look at. They want to get their claws. I hate to use that term, but they want to get their claws into something truly unique, something that no one else has. There's just certain artists, if you think about it, when you hear their voices, you don't even have to ask who it is. When you hear Ice Cube on the track, you automatically know who it is. You don't have to ask. If you heard Ludacris on the track, you automatically know who that is. You don't have to ask. But with a lot of songs now, you gotta ask because they're so similar in their sound and the way the lyrics are delivered. So enunciation, pronunciation of words, the clearer you are, being distinct and letting people hear your real voice, not your lean voice or the voice that some trap producer told you to use because that's what's hot right now, fam. Use your voice because it's your music. And if you're an independent artist and you don't have enough money to go into the studio and knock out an entire album, that means that you're putting songs out one at a time. So with each song that you put out, you really want to make sure that it's you on that record. So that the people that hear that one track, if they're going to judge something, they're judging you. They're not judging what the producer told you to do. They're not judging that. They're judging you based on your lyrical ability, your showmanship, and the way you deliver a song. Because you got to think about it, man. Put yourself into the minds of your potential consumers. And that's the number one mistake that I see artists making right now. They're not making music for their fans. They're making music for themselves. You know, I heard like someone sent me a song. I'll just share this real brief. Someone sent me a song, and I swear to God, every other word of the song was nigga this, nigga that. There's no way in the world that I'm even going to put that song on this format. There's no way that it would ever get radio play. Now that might be cool for your homies back in the block or back on, back in the hood. It might be cool for them if that's who you're making music for. Your 7, 8 homeboys that are used to hearing you talk like that. But when you use derogatories, when you use heavy racial slurs, you cut yourselves out of potential markets that your songs could go into. It's something to be said for artists who don't cuss a lot and don't put a lot of, fuck this and I'm going to blow your head off that into the music. Because there are certain artists that can never really step outside of their zone. You take an artist like Gucci Mane. You couldn't take Gucci Mane. No, I'm not even going to use Gucci Mane. I use an even better example. You take an artist like one of my favorite hip-hop artists or rap artists. You take a dude like Project Pat. You couldn't team Project Pat up with Taylor Swift. There's no way you could do it. He would lose his entire fan base. They would consider him a sellout. You couldn't pair him with her because of the type of music that he's kind of, worked himself into a little niche. And that's cool because it's definitely profitable for him. So no diss to Project Pat. But I'm saying if he ever decided that he wanted to branch out, do more, do different stuff, he can't. Locked into that role. He's locked into that character of Project Pat. So don't lock yourselves into one character if you know down the line you're going to want to branch out and do more things. You're going to want to broaden your scope as an artist. So be really careful with how you put your songs together. Be mindful of who you're making the music for. If you're just making it for yourself and if your homies around the block, that's cool. But if you really want your music to travel, you want to go global, you have to start thinking globally. Now I'm going to get off my soapbox. Shout out to my man Andre Harrison Sr. and the homie Raekwon Jackson. And Raekwon Jackson said, play it, he decent. Shout out to that. And both of these guys have sent in songs, so I'm definitely going to work on getting them on before the broadcast ends. When you're using certain software, you can't just pop something in without cutting something else off. So I figured it out and I try my best to get them on, don't worry. But in the meantime, we're going to get into another track after we take a short pause for the cause. And the next joint up is going to be Dust at Dawn.
Good vibes, white sand and blue skies. Hashtag lucky we live HI. I'ma sing this song like I'm Bruno and rap the 808 just so you know, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you work too hard to sit in traffic. Bought a house and paid for a mansion. Hawaiian time, but there's no relaxing. I'ma text you so you gotta check your phone. And if your other half gets jealous, tell them to stay home. Cause we just want a good time. We just want a good time. I'ma I'm Bruno. I rap the 808 just so you know, yeah. Real hot in the
I think this is gone, trap up on your mind. I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit. I think it's gone, trap up on your mind. I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit. I think it's gone, trap up on your mind. I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit. I think it's gone, trap up on your mind. I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit. Correct the point where it start, this my life. Jackals in the back, gospel for my freedom, think I'm going black. Days about the dark, sinking to the stars, the constellations blaze. Nah, man's gone, care. Is he here? Where would I be? Ask to ever see my destination clear. Lord, Lord, all to God. Need help with Delta cars, key to the Bible. My idol, I for y'all. Say I do. I think it's gone. Days brighter. Woman army, speak a broad status of 1,000 gods. Pour destruction, music isn't just for hope. An angel with a tongue, a serpent on a sword. Where do we? Have we ever come to our peace? We obsolete, no more to speak. Stretch them off for activists. There to see you fall. Prayer of a good son, what you become. There is no reason to get lost. I think I'm found. Signs on the street, I think I'm spellbound. Spellbound. I think it's gone, trap up on your mind. I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit. I think it's gone, trap up on your mind. I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit. I think it's gone, trap up on your mind. I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit. Got pockets full of gold with your plated coin, pumpernickel bread ready for the whole week. Got a sandwich whose mom was crying, need help from babies. New times, sometimes level up now. Made dough, who's still talking about the bows? No D-rolls, they wear the Robert Wayne. That feel where I deal, that ideal. Been riding out his rave just to feel. Need my tears, need my energy. Who am I? Not just a lonely man based on who I am, nobody to blame. Brain fortress and his size acquire the truth. Straight through, put a sound boom. Love is as giant as the moon and the sun. And he said, let there be light, son. There is none like you. You hold the world in purpose. There's no air without you. Hear me in a monotone, clear sound, no blues. I do the creations of jazz. Like you. I think this is gone, trap up on your mind. I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit. I think it's gone, trap up on your mind. I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit. I think it's gone, trap up on your mind. I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit. I think it's gone, trap up on your mind. I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit, I'm sunlit.
All right. So that was the homie from. He's actually from Chicago. Now let me check out the Facebook Live right quick, man, because I actually struggle with this song a little bit. Okay, so Joshua Davidson says play. Chill vibe to it. Vincent Bobo says solid. So y'all gonna have to help me out, because what I like is that it's definitely different. It's not your run of the mill type of flow. Definitely isn't. But I really struggle with understanding what he was talking about. Maybe because I'm an older cat, I don't know. But I just really struggle with trying to understand what he was talking about. So I can't say that I would slay it, and I can't say that I would play it. But what I will reiterate is the importance of enunciation when you're spitting. You know, if you're listening to your own song and you can't really understand what you're saying, that's a problem. And I'm not saying that that's what the issue is with him. I'm not saying that. But you want to be sure that anybody, whether they 16 or 61, you want to be sure that anybody who listens to your song can understand every damn word you say. Because you don't want them to miss the meaning of the song, even if it's just a turn-up song. How they going to turn up to it if they don't even know what you're talking about? So enunciation within the delivery of your lyrics is really, really important. It's super, super important. And I think that's why a lot of older heads that like hip-hop and like listening to rap music get turned off by a lot of the younger rappers, because when they go into the booth, they fade it out. Come on, let's be real. They fade it. And the record sounds like that. You know, but there's a market for that. There's a market for that type of sound where your words is all slurred and, you know, all sloppy and all over the place. There's a market for that, but not the market that actually has the money to go and buy your shit. So you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. But I struggle with this song. I like it, but I wish I could understand him a little bit better. So if there was one thing I could encourage him to do, that would be, you know, when you're in the booth, man, try to be sure that anybody, even an old slow dude like me, when I sit down and listen to your track or watch a video, I know exactly what the hell you're talking about. And I can't really say that I do from this video. So I'm kind of in between playing it or slaying it. I don't know what the rest of you guys are, but shout out to my man Core Augustine for tuning in and watching. Daniel Kaika, thank you for tuning in and watching. Where can you sing your song? If you're watching and you see the information scrolling, you can send your track into playit808@gmail.com. You can also get at me through Instagram. Now, if you're sending a song in, I might not be able to get it on tonight, fellas. I might not be able to get it on tonight. And in fact, I need one of y'all to resend your song because nothing was in the email. I think it was you, Bobo. You might need to resend your track. And Mr. Harrison, you need to send me your track. You know, you sent me a bunch of links for like Reverb Nation and SoundCloud and all that, but you didn't send me the MP3. So I would prefer if you send me the MP3 rather than have me go to Reverb Nation or SoundCloud or whatever to try to get it or copy it. Because if you don't have the song set for download and I have to rip it, if I have to rip it through some kind of, you know, SoundCloud to MP3 downloader or something like that, it's going to lose a little bit of its sound quality. So I would prefer it if you just email me the MP3 if you got it on deck. If you don't worry about it. I'll work it out with Reverb Nation if you got it on there. I know that normally you can download from Reverb Nation. Yeah, respect to the lyricist, man. Definitely respect to the lyricist. I love when people flex their lyrical skills. When you listen to a song and you know that brother sat there pouring over every lyric because he wanted every single one of them to punch you in the chest. That's the kind of shit I like. So we're going to get into another track, and then I'm going to work on trying to get you guys songs on. So let's do this. Let's do this. So this joint comes from another cat that was heavy over here in Hawaii for a minute, Antonio Mack. Now he goes by Big Whip. So this is this joint called Virgin Fago. Don't ask me.
I walk a fine line with my Draco. Killer shark makeup. I die for my peso. I work you damn hard to make those. I got a lot of Legos. Spitting pieces working on my lay low. Sipping on peach virgin Fago, yeah. Drinking that peach virgin Fago, yeah. I walk a fine line with my Draco. Killer shark makeup. I die for my peso. I work you damn hard to make those. I got a lot of Legos. Spitting pieces working on my lay low. Drinking on peach virgin Fago, yeah. Sipping that peach virgin Fago, yeah. Drinking that peach virgin Fago. If it catch me leaning, just let go. Life's like I'm dreaming, never wake up. Make a win my Robins, you ain't try and gon' rob. But your wig, then your big, give me toppy. Big whipping all in the mouth, she gobbling. Hop out designer, everything not knocking. Whipping in the kitchen, fuck a pirates, got a crock pot. Flipping with precision, yeah, you know I got the ops hot. Thriller in Manila, I'm the rumble in the jungle. Kirk a perny, yeah, bid no fumble. You can try to trip me, yeah, but I do not stumble. Keeping 10 toes down, lower to the soil. I die for my pesos, boy. Hit you with the 30 round, your blood gon' boil. I work too damn hard to make those, boy. Got a lot of building pieces, money in the ceiling, nigga. Yao Ming high, yeah, I'm way above the rim with it. Try to find another nigga hotter than Big Whip. His wave so sick, gotta move with them sticks. Splash your bitch, she got drowned by a big dick. 24K, yeah, you fucking with a breadwinner. Finna buy the house by the lake with the den in it. Finna buy the house by the lake with the den in it. I walk a fine line with my Draco. Killer shark makeup. I die for my peso. I work you damn hard to make those. I got a lot of Legos. Spitting pieces working on my lay low. Sipping on peach virgin Fago, yeah. Drinking that peach virgin Fago, yeah. I walk a fine line with my Draco. Killer shark makeup. I die for my pesos. I work you damn hard to make those. I got a lot of Legos. Spitting pieces working on my lay low. Drinking on peach virgin Fago, yeah. Sipping that peach virgin Fago, yeah. Stand by my business, never let up. I'm looking at the haters like ketchup. I made it from the bottom with a little bit of nada. Not a damn thing in my motherfucking pockets. Hit the streets every day till I made a profit. Profits rising, cannot stop it. Now you see me nothing but designer. Miles high in the sky, no airliner. Running through them racks like I'm Usain Bolt. I'm flipping them packs, yeah, I call it good dope. Comping, cook it, cut it, set it out for the low. My whole team need nobody going bro. Slide through the town, whip looking like a zoo. Wolves and gorillas, what you really won't do? I'm pulling up looking like a bag times two. Sexy yellow bitch, so sick, hot chew. I'm swimming in the Benjamins, color ocean blue. Go live like CNN, but this ain't for the news. I'm sliding with like 310s, all loosey-loos. Head to door designer, everything brand new. Expensive stench on me, pimp juice, Jimmy Choo. Jet black spaceship, I'm rolling to the moon. A Mako by my side, yeah, you swimming with a fool. I got the Mako by my side, yeah, you swimming with a fool. I walk a fine line with my Draco. Killer shark makeup. I die for my peso. I work you damn hard to make those. I got a lot of Legos. Spitting pieces working on my lay low. Sipping on peach virgin Fago, yeah. Drinking that peach virgin Fago, yeah. I walk a fine line with my Draco. Killer shark makeup. I die for my peso. I work you damn hard to make those. I got a lot of Legos. Spitting pieces working on my lay low. Drinking on peach virgin Fago, yeah. Sipping that peach virgin Fago, yeah.
Well, wow. Well, let's go to the Facebook comments first. My man Joshua Davidson says, "Slay it. The beat is lackluster. Auto-tunes overused. Bars mediocre at best." Nobody else really said anything, but I'm inclined to agree with Joshua. The auto-tune was just way overused. Really overused. And it's something within hip-hop that if you are going to use auto-tune, you really got to know what you're doing. You can't just be, frivolous with it within the construct of the song that you're trying to record. or it's really going to sound whack, for lack of a better term. And because he used it throughout the entire song, all over the hook, it just really detracted from the value of listening to his natural voice. He has a good voice for hip hop. This song felt rushed. I don't know if anybody else felt that way by listening to it. It just really felt rushed in that it was put together so haphazardly. There's no congruity from one bar to the next. It's just, it's like a, I guess the best way to say it, the song sounds like a song written by a rapper who's out of touch with the current market. Like he was trying to fit himself into a mold that just wasn't comfortable for him, instead of simply just being himself and doing the song. That's what I got from it. And to Antonio, if you're watching, man, you know I love you, bruh. I got nothing but mad love for you, but you know when it comes to this music shit, I'm gonna keep it real with you. And in keeping it a buck, this just did not feel like you. This felt like somebody. This felt like you trying to be somebody else in a rap song. That's just what it sounded like to me. So going back to the Facebook Live, Andre Harrison agrees, said for real, it's played out. Got some more links popping in, and everyone's talking about the auto-tune. Auto-tune was made popular by T-Pain as far as using it heavily in hip-hop. It's not like other rappers didn't use it in hip-hop before T-Pain, but T-Pain kind of coined it. He kind of nailed it. And I know it became a trend again, especially with a lot of trap rappers, but you even see that they abandoned it. If you really look at it, a lot of dudes that's doing trap music or even funk, they were using auto-tune heavy than a motherfucker, but now they kind of are all drifting away from it and really trying to elevate the quality of their lyrics, the delivery, the production. They're trying to up the game because they know that shit was only temporary, because it only appealed to a really, really young-ass crowd. So as that young-ass crowd started to be like, same sound, they all started abandoning that shit and started looking for something new to do. Zapparajah. All right. Yeah, man, I got y'all links, and I'm downloading the other songs. I'm gonna do my best to get them on before 9 o'clock. So just bear with it, brother. You know, when you're using OBS, you can't just hop into it and plug a song in. But I think I got a solution for that. At least I'm hoping I got a solution for that. So we'll see how it works. As far as the videos go, I'm definitely going to try to get those squeezed in there as well. But we got a couple more songs that we got to get through before I can do that. So without further ado, I'm going to go to this one. I wish y'all would give me a little bit more though on that Dust at Dawn joint though. Help me understand, man. What am I missing? What am I missing? All right, now this is one of the veterans in Hawaii's hip hop scene, a cat named Rucker the Magnificent, and he's got a video, and actually it's like the first time I've ever seen Rucker in a video, but he's got a joint called Something Slow, and he is your quintessential lyricist, hip hop through and through, to the bone. So let's get into his joint, man. Y'all listen to it, watch the video, let me know how you feel about the track. This is Rucker the Magnificent, Something Slow.
Man, it sent me back lately and had my mind on track. And when you lose a piece, you welcome in the maniac. Swell positions played foul is cause to react. Keep your change embraced to the grave. And the fact is being we were created to prosper and advance. And for time now, while people been stuck in the transient, overseeing and believing us blinded by the government. Don't commit the crime, leave the Lord his vengeance. And they've been heaven sent in our soul of shine lit. You couldn't tell us otherwise. Reminiscing on the better times when we had nothing, just the waves tumbling. Stumbled on the microphone and started running. If you believe in something, don't give in. You put in the work, create the skin, be the difference. They never said it was given, you get in. Count your blessings and stick to your living. Just ghost ride, ghost so fly. Swear that life ain't worth the living if you ain't killing the time. Say that life ain't worth the living if you ain't killing the time. Say that life ain't worth the living if you ain't killing the time. And we can just ghost ride, ghost so fly. Swear that life ain't worth the living if you ain't killing the time. Say that life ain't worth the living if you ain't killing the time. Say that life ain't worth the living if you ain't killing the time. Living life in hell, had to learn to take inhale. Come back 6 times harder because I got to prevail. Swear it don't make sense if you ain't paddle through the swell. Use your knowledge and your mind and by all means to excel. If you don't plan to succeed, then your plan is to fail. My life's behind bars and beats, this world is a jail. If you're searching for castles, creating yourself. Everybody wants happy, but the meaning is frail. And I couldn't see the future not too long ago. Put in work with all this music, let the fire grow. Now my thoughts hold weight, flown around the globe. Said we up in here and we about to bring the gold home. All my partners hold it down, turn up killing shows. Always had the right foot and now we float along. From nothing to crushing game, we like King Kong. You ain't gotta sing along, just witness me taking off. We can just ghost ride. We can just ghost fly. We can just ride. We can take it just get high. So we can just ghost ride, coast so fly. Swear that life ain't worth the living if you ain't killing the time. I said that life ain't worth the living if you ain't killing the time. I said that life ain't worth the living if you ain't killing the time. We can just ghost ride, coast so fly. Swear that life ain't worth the living if you ain't killing the time. I said that life ain't worth the living if you ain't killing the time. I said that life ain't worth the living if you ain't killing that time. I'm killing that shit, killing that shit. Life ain't worth the living if you ain't killing time.
All right, that was the homie Rucker the Magnificent. So Raekwon Jackson says his bars is fire, but his delivery is a little off to me. And I'll agree with that to an extent. It did sound like it was a little rushed in a few places, and I don't know if that was intentional or not. Maybe to produce some type of effect. Yeah. I mean, Rucker's a dope ass MC. I mean, I've seen this dude on stage many times here in Hawaii, many times. So he's just one of those dudes that's true to the culture. Period. Zulu Nation down. Love, peace, unity, and having fun. So I'm thinking that maybe the syncopation and being a little off the beat may have been intentional. I'm not sure, but that doesn't deter me from not liking the song. I like the song. I like the hook. You can definitely tell that Rucker's not used to being in music videos. But he's just a humble cat. If you ever met him in person, then you would know what I'm talking about. He's super humble, super nice. I really don't think the dude got a mean bone in his body. You know what I mean? He's like a unicorn and shit. So I like the track. I definitely want to play it because it's something positive. It's something pure, to hip hop culture, and we're missing songs like that. We really are. That's why you guys coming to these platforms, submitting your songs, submitting your video URLs is so super important. It really is. Because not everybody's going to tell the same story. You know what I mean? Even if all of us, between those of you on the Facebook Live just watching right now, if we all in the same room and we see the same thing happen, we're not going to retell what we saw the exact same way. So we definitely need that back in hip-hop and kind of take it away from the corporations and bring it back to where the hell it started, back to the people, back to the streets. I got one more song that I got to get on. Now this comes from a group in LA. It's not a hip-hop track. It's R&B/pop track, but I love these guys to death because they take a new approach using an old school foundation. I think that's the best way to explain it. It's a duo. It's a guy and a girl, and they go by the name of Whoa, WHOAA, and it's actually more to them than just the two people you see in the video. I mean, they are their own movement, and I love the way that they put music together. So we're going to go ahead and get into that, and hopefully by the time y'all get done watching that, I'll be in a position to start playing some of the songs that have just recently been submitted. So let's go on and get into it, man. Whoa, this is the weekend song, perfect Friday song. I should have done a show tomorrow, and I would have played the hell out of this, and you'll see why.
It's my favorite song, turn it up. Hey, Mr. DJ, won't you keep on playing my song? Hey, Mr. DJ, won't you keep on playing my song? Hey, Mr. DJ, won't you keep on playing my song? Hey, Mr. DJ, won't you keep on playing my song?
Alright, that was Whoa with the Weeknd song. Not really up for vote or anything like that. It's just a group that I know. They send joints. So it's not like, you know, they're looking to have a song reviewed or anything like that. It's actually one of my picks. Now we're going to try to get into some of the songs that have just recently been sent in. So I'm hoping that this is going to work. So let's see if it will. I'm not sure if it will or won't, but we're going to give it a shot. So first we're going to try to get... See, this is why I need two computers up in here, man, because I don't even know what the hell I'm getting ready to pull off into this joint. We just going to see. So, bear with a brother. Okay, I don't know what just happened. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now we're gonna go here. So that's why it's important, man, to when you guys sing your songs in, the other thing that I forgot to mention, maybe I did, was, you know, make sure you put your city with your song. You know, the title of the track, basically a simple formula. Your artist name, the title of the track, city where you're from, and then your social media links. That way people know what you're repping, you know what I mean? Okay, so here we go. So first on deck, let's see. OC the General featuring Cali Dreams. Ride with, is it Ride With Me? Yeah, Ride With Me. So this is going to be OC the General featuring Cali Dreams. Ride With Me. Hopefully this works. Got my fingers crossed. Got my fingers crossed. Now I got to find the joint, because I don't know where the hell it went. Okay. So, aha. Now, I have you.
Now you can find me driving to the sunset, rolling with the top back, blowing on the fast side, baby, I strong back. So I need to take a ride with me, because I can show you things.
Bear with me, y'all.
You can find me driving to the sunset, rolling with the top back, blowing on the fast sack, baby, I stay on that. So hop in and take a ride with me, cause I can show you things you ain't never seen. Find me driving to the sunset, rolling with the top back, blowing on the fast sack, baby, I stay on that. So hop in and take a ride with me, cause I can show you things you ain't never seen. Find me driving to the sunset, rolling with the top back, blowing on the fast sack, baby, I stay on that. So hop in and take a ride with me, cause I can.
Alright. OC the General. Ride With Me. Y'all check it out. Let us know how you feel.
Now you can find me driving to the sunset, rolling with the top back, blowing on the fast sack, baby, I stay on that. So I need to take a ride with me, cause I can show you things you ain't never seen. You can find me driving to the sunset, rolling with the top back, blowing on the fast sack, baby, I stay on that. So hop in and take a ride with me, cause I can show you things you ain't never seen. You can find me driving to the sunset, rolling with the top back, blowing on the fast sack, baby, I stay on that. So hop in and take a ride with me, cause I can show you things you ain't never seen. You can find me driving to the sunset, rolling with the top back, blowing on the fast sack, baby, I stay on that. So hop in and take a ride with me, cause I can show you things you ain't never seen. I'm trying to ride until the sunset, smoking on a big fat blunt out of skunk, baby, come and take my hand and hop in the ride, let's take a journey around the world. Look at all the different sights until your mind start to twirl like a top on its axis. Baby, it's relaxed, it's something you ain't used to. Addicted is the max. If you mess with a gangster, I'ma tell you right now, I'm a thug by nature, that's how I get down. She in love with a thug, I can tell by a smile. Soon as she hop in, she gon' let it all out. But I need to know if she really down to ride. Cause I ain't got the time to waste if she ain't down to ride. If she down to ride like the wheels on an old school. By my side, ride or die, how she supposed to. I guess I'll find out when she ride with me. So hot in, baby, come and take a ride with me. Driving to the sunset, rolling with the top back, blowing on the fast sack, baby, I stay on that. So hop in and take a ride with me. Cause I can show you things you ain't never seen. Driving to the sunset, rolling with the top back, blowing on the fast sack, baby, I stay on that. So hop in and take a ride with me. Cause I can show you things you ain't never seen.
Let me take you on the ride with me. Twist the blunt, I pick you up around 550. Down a couple shots of Crown, we gon' hit the town. Whatever it takes to make her feel safe and sound. She wanna cuddle up and hug with a thug in the club on the dance floor, throwing up the dub. See walking, calling me cuz, she cutting up a rug. She come to have fun, that's the stuff that I love. Don't get it twisted though, she don't hesitate to get physical. When I play the tune, move by that fool mystical. She be throwing bowls, they never growing old. We stay on the mission, our engines never going cold. Keeping on the road, French rolling, smoke blowing nose. Twisting up another switch of sweet, headed to the stove. She my ride or die for life, she'll never fold. If you ever find a dime like mine, don't let her go.
Driving to the sunset, rolling with the top back, blowing on the fast sack, baby, I stay on that. So hop in and take a ride with me. Cause I can show you things you ain't never seen. Driving to the sunset, rolling with the top back, blowing on the fast sack, baby, I stay on that. So hop in and take a ride with me. Cause I can show you things you ain't never seen.
As I hop in the passenger seat of my ride, you can beat the driver. As I roll up, catch your mind like what? Finna have it on stuck after this play. Niggas know we do a thing. Looking amazed how I show you the hood in Inglewood, South Central. That's where I be from. Anyways, let me put you to a watch. Show you the powers. You know we devour the haters while we chillin' and moving and grooving and feeling the vibe. Looking deep in your eye, I know I'm lost, but you know you hanging with a boss. So let's floss. I got you. You feel protected. Don't even worry. These niggas wanna try and take you from me. Baby girl, cause you looking so pretty. In that dress, yeah, one of the best, yes. Come ride with a thug, always show me the love.
Driving to the sunset, rolling with the top back, blowing on the fast sack, baby, I stay on that. So hop in and take a ride with me. Cause I can show you things you ain't never seen. Driving to the sunset, rolling with the top back, blowing on the fast sack, baby, I stay on that. So hop in and take a ride with me. Cause I can show you things you ain't never seen. Driving to the sunset, rolling with the top back, blowing on the fast sack, baby, I stay on that. So hop in and take a ride with me. Cause I can show you things you ain't never seen. Driving to the sunset, rolling with the top back, blowing on the fast sack, baby, I stay on that. So hop in and take a ride with me. Cause I can show you things you back, blowing on the fast sack, baby, I stay on that. So hop in and take a ride with me. Cause I can show you things you ain't never seen.
Alright, so apparently Facebook is tripping again. So, damn. Facebook is straight tripping. Okay. So hopefully everybody makes their way to the current stream that I'm on. Alright, bet. I got some of y'all back. Damn, Facebook tripping. I just cram to understand sometimes. I just cram to understand. Oh my goodness. So let me see who makes it back. I mean, I was everybody was into it, man. I was sitting here bouncing. So it's a play it from me. it's definitely going to be a player for me, man. Because, you know, there ain't nothing like that Cali bounce. And so I'm definitely playing it. All right, Raekwon is back. All right. We'll see how many other people make it back, man. Facebook straight tripping. All right, Joshua's back. All right. Okay, looks like everybody that submitted music is back. And that's what's up, man. Damn, Facebook, boy, be on some bullshit. But we gonna make it work. We gonna make it work. All right, so that was OC the General featuring Cali Vibe, right? Ride With Me. As far as I'm concerned, play it. That song's fun as hell. And that's what I'm talking about. You can tell when artists have fun with their music. The lyrical delivery was tight. The bars, even though the second dude, his bars wasn't as tight as the first guy, because I don't know who was who. But if OC were you first, Cali Dreams, that was the second guy. I'm just trying to wait and see what OC's got to say about it. And I know we're running short on time, so we're going to make it happen. Okay, so your bars were actually more tighter and more in the pocket, so to speak, than the second guy's was. But it's not like his bars was terrible. But you could tell from listening to you that you have a lot of pride in where you're from. A lot. And that's one thing I notice about dudes I meet from Cali. Cali folks are some of the most state prideful people you will ever meet in your life, bruh. If there's no other tie that binds them, it's the fact that they're all from Cali. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. So it's a player for me. I think that, man, I think that everybody else, you know, stipulate to that sentiment. That was a dope track. I like the production, and it's melodic. It's definitely melodic. The good thing about Cali Bounce is it's always going to have its own place in hip hop. When you hear a Cali Bounce beat, it's unmistakable. It's unmistakable, just in the song's construction. Now, as an artist, I do more reggae / hip hop than anything else. And I've got a couple of songs that are over like Cali Bounce beats, and Hawaiians love it, man. They love it. So I'm gonna try to run that, but I gotta get to let me see here. I wish the OBS had a better way to just drop songs in. I'm gonna find something to fix that. I'm definitely gonna find something to fix that. OC the General, Dreamer Black, Cali Al. That's who I was on the track. You know what? If we go a little past 9 o'clock, so what? We had technical difficulties. We had technical difficulties, man. We're going to keep this moving. We're going to keep this party going. We're going to keep this party going just a little bit longer. All right. So as I browse through the file, DMBC. Okay, something's off here. Hold on one second, y'all. Cause I just pulled those songs off. Okay.
herds, we get 'em by the flock.
Blowing super strong like a gust of wind. I've been getting money, where the fuck you been? If you need some buds, I can plug you in. If you need some buds, I can plug you in. Blowing super strong like a gust of wind. I've been getting money, where the fuck you been? If you need some buds, I can plug you in. If you need some buds, I can plug you in. I'm bagging up while I'm smoking on some sticky stuff. We blowing loud like the music, turn the speakers up. I've been around different cities getting features up. The word around town that your weed sucks. Trapping, rapping, stacking, get your bread up. I'm rolling top notch, sipping red cup. Holla at my plug, we get the best bud. Light up a blunt and fill your chest up. We smoking heavy, dog, 20 bursts, we set it off. Blunt looking like a log, I'ma burn it out. Inside my whip, looking like some foul. Hit the bottle, Henny, pass it to my dog. Bird gang, all we do is serve and slang. Keep a lot of herb, I be burning, man. I have to a zip, what I burn a day. A+, blaze up, got that work, man. Blowing super strong like a gust of wind. I've been getting money, where the fuck you been? If you need some buds, I can plug you in. If you need some buds, I can plug you in. Blowing super strong like a gust of wind. I've been getting money, where the fuck you been? If you need some buds, I can plug you in. If you need some buds, I can plug you in.
I get high like an astronaut, blasting off smoking moon rocks. Me, Egypt, and actors, still blowing loud at the boondocks. I got that blue drink mixed with Big Island gelato. Going for throttle, popping bottles, hollering at models. Only if she swallows, touch your whole clique and get hit with hollows. Not seeing tomorrow, have your whole family drowning in sorrow. Marijuana activated, hot boxing in a black Mercedes. Snatching up these niggas, ladies, we getting high on the daily. Look my backwood, cause I roll that whole thing. Shit, you know how I do, I represent that bird gang. Look, I be on one, higher than giraffe fast. Plus I got that plug, boy, you looking for that fire gas.
Blowing super strong like a gust of wind. I've been getting money, where the fuck you been? If you need some buds, I can plug you in. If you need some buds, I can plug you in. Blowing super strong like a gust of wind. I've been getting money, where the fuck you been? If you need some buds, I can plug you in. If you need some buds, I can plug you in.
All right. Hold on. Okay. All right. And we are back. All right, that was my homie Action 20 Birds featuring Keys, my old label mate from my Tiki Entertainment days with that joint super strong. I don't even know what to say, man. I mean, I love the song, but the amount of herbage in the video alone just, make me want to run up out of here and go see somebody. You feel me? But yeah, I'm dead serious, man. I'm dead serious. That song makes me want to go see somebody. Like, man, I just need a little bit from a cataract. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna stay on task. We're gonna stay on task. Now that we got a somewhat working formula going here. So who we have next? Now that we're figuring out how to, kind of dump songs in. We heard OC the General featuring Cali Dreams. Sorry for messing up the name earlier. Ride With Me. I think we all kind of concurred that that's a play it. That's definitely a play it. Got a video from Donnie and the Beat Chef, Burn It All. FBC Baby Boy Ride Out, and Collage Nicole Crazy. Okay, so what I think is the fair thing to do is go in the order that the songs were received. You know, keep everybody, you know, in the right line. So the first one that came in actually was FBC Baby Boy. So who's FBC Baby Boy? Is he still with us? Raekwon Jackson. Okay, Raekwon, which track is yours, my brother? And there's a slight lag, slight latency. Okay, because I have RolloBooking@gmail.com. Okay, I think that you were the one that was going to have to resend because nothing came through with the email. So Raekwon, you're going to have to resend your track because nothing came through with that email. So make sure that the MP3 is attached to the email and all of that before you submit. You're the one that I was looking for. If that's your dog, yep. The title and everything is there, but there's nothing attached to the email. So I need you to resend that. And I'll try to get it. Okay, so because I believe yours was ahead of FBC Baby Boy. And I don't think Mr. Baby Boy is still with us. I think he kind of got put off when Facebook decided to abruptly cut the transmission of the stream, which they've not only been doing, I mean, they've been doing it to a lot of the music reviews as of late. So I think they're starting to catch on to what everybody's doing. And because they can't figure out how to get a piece of that little pie or whatever, they're starting to screw with everybody's streams if they go over an hour. So it's just some of the fuckery you got to deal with when you don't own stuff. But yeah, I got you, Daniel. I got Collage Nicole Crazy. So what we're gonna do is, let me see. That would have been Raekwon Jackson. Then it would have went Baby Boy, FBC Baby Boy. But since he's not here, I don't want to play a song and he's not here to get the feedback. So next would have been OC the General featuring Cali Dreams, and we heard that, and that's a play, automatic. So right behind him is Donnie and the Beat Chef, and that's actually a music video. Okay, so we're gonna get that set up and run that. So just bear with it, bear with it, brother, while I get it set up. All right.
best for the best. When you're pressed and your life is a mess, you can rest with your head up on my chest. Exhale the stress, inhale the depth of a Mother Nature's breath. Oh yes, throw your confessions to the wind. The lessons are within, you see. They begin with the essence of our sin. Blessings upon blessings, everybody way up. Try to stay up though, but as for me, such is life. Put your head up on my chest, exhale the stress, inhale the depth of a Mother Nature's breath. Oh yes, throw your confessions to the wind. The lessons are within, you see. They begin with the essence of our sin. Blessings upon blessings, everybody way up. Try to stay up though, but as for me, such is life. Even the greatest of all stars in the sky will eventually burn out and fade away, as will you and as will I. Think about the years. Think about the years. It was like 7 days straight. I couldn't sleep and wake up, lost up in the daydream, watching on the same scene, replaying day to day. Should I burn or should I fade away? I know that if I burn too fast, the life I lead it can't outlast. So I've been contemplating changes, remain the only danger to my own life. The strangers pass me by while I'm trying to spread my light, but they can't see me in the shadows cause my fire don't ignite. But that's alright though, I guess I just keep my light low and shining on the folks that I know and watch them glow. If you love me, please tell me, I could go at any time now. Hate to have to watch from above, to have to find out. Time slipping till my time's up, water through my hands so I don't bother with no plans. Son of the moon seeking a daughter of the land, her hand in my hand, but then her hand turned to sand. I felt the sands of time steal my voice like the pantomime. I can't deny the truth, but the truth will never let me lie next to you. So I watch the world from a distance. See, I don't really understand life, but I don't think that I was meant to. Can't find the reason of the place that I was sent to, but that's not essential. If the answers never come, they never come. To the sons of man and daughters of the sun, we are the fire and the wind. My desire from within was never known, so I should roam until I find my home. I am the iron and the stone, a spark in the dark, creating fire from my own will. I don't wanna be lost, but I am. And I should probably make a plan, but water through my hands. Son of the moon seeking a daughter of the land, her hand in my hand, but then her hands turned to sand. I felt the sands of time steal my voice like the pantomime. I can't deny the truth, but the truth will never let me lie next to you. So I watch the world from a distance, hoping everything changes in an instant. But if the answers never come, they never come, they never come.
About the years. Think 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 about the years.
Definitely has an old school vibe to it, and I love it to death. I absolutely love it. Somebody been listening to a whole hell of a lot of Wu-Tang Clan, because I caught that pantomime. The way that you said it was right out of Triumph, my brother. So props for that. Props for that. So if you like the song, play it. Don't like it, slay it. I threw my vote into it because, you know, we're throwing songs in and throwing videos in kind of on the fly like this. When I go back and watch the playback later, I want to make sure that I know exactly what song I'm talking about, you know, because the video is going to be playing and the timestamp will be there. But that's definitely, I definitely think that's a play it track. I definitely do. Now Raekwon he resent his track, so I'm gonna have to go and pull his to get that put on. And I don't really have any I don't really have a lot of constructive criticism about that song. It was well written. The fact that it's a music video and a lyric video in one, definite plus, and ballsy. It is super ballsy to put your lyrics into the video that people see. Because y'all know how people are, man. People will sit, dissect your lyrics, and either clown you or, you know, question the hell out of you, or, you know, try to bite your style, try to figure out your style from watching your lyric video. So it's a ballsy move to do your video in that style. So props for that, man. Props for that. I definitely dig it. Definitely dig that. Scott Tripler, I know I saw you guys talking a little bit earlier. You was telling someone to send their music in. We still got to get to Mr. Kaika, Kalashnikov Crazy. We got to get to Raekwon. So what I'm going to do then is I'll do this. I'll give you, because there's actually one more song I want to critique, or one more song I want to review. Now, the first time that I checked this song out, I didn't like it. I'm just going to be upfront about that. I did not like it. I felt the style was dated. You know, I thought the video was corny. And I don't want to set it up for you guys to have a preconceived notion about the song. I want you to, you know, express your own opinion. But the first time I actually checked out the video, I didn't like the song. I thought the song was dated as hell. But then, after giving it a few listens, I kind of understood where he was coming from. And I actually kind of started to warm up to the song a little bit. I'm still on the fence about adding it to Rude Boy Radio 808's playlist, though. Because I would definitely want more feedback to either convince me that it should be played, or send the song back to the artist with everyone's constructive criticism. So the name of it is I Want Money, and it's from One Night featuring RJ. And while that's playing, I'm going to work on getting Raekwon's song up, and we'll also move off into Kalashnikov. So let's get it.
One night. I'm trying to get it. I gotta stack it. I gotta get it, man. I want money. Lots of money. And don't be asking me why. That Bill Gates money, that Oprah Winfrey money, that Lil Wayne money, Young Money, Cash money, that Jay-Z money, that Mayweather money, that Rick Ross money, made back, motivated by the money, trying to get richer, being paid, changing status, being took a perfect pictures, dollars speak with no voice, but we heard clear and loud, seen it make a difference ever since I was a child, so right down I started chasing, letting money escape me, my eyes on my hand, and what I see is what I'm taking, that money brings on the hating, girls gon' start to shaking, hearts that started breaking, no risks that I'm taking, start taking money, not letting it fold, perfecting my craft, getting paid, getting cold, turn stacks of money straight into gold, basic and rich, I records I sold, rich hard and rich skills and rich ways and rich sales, so nigga I see how rich feel, nigga I make some rich deals, so I want money, lots of money, and don't be asking me why, that Bill Gates money, that Oprah Winfrey money, that Lil Wayne money, Young Money, Cash money, that Jay-Z money, that Mayweather money, that Rick Ross money, made back stacks money, nigga, I'm a real soldier boy, wanted more than these, became a rich boy, getting had cash, but you know I stay humble, trying to stack cash, not stop on a certain number, so more money, more problem, but cash shows seen us solve them, gotta overwobble, make anyone drop them, to the innocent, when the one that's sentencing, see dollar signs, no evidence, just being frames to settle this, you niggas don't try that, cop them cases, all disappear with a few been faces, seen thing vans with a sign, no traces, cross the board with all type of races, try to see them money talks, and OJ and sick walks, try to get rich like 7 cents, come all dead, press off, I want money, lots of money, Rick Ross money, made back boss money. That real money, talking show money. That first single, that blow money. That dope boy, stay fresh money. That wherever you wanna go money. Flashlights, that Vegas money. That no prenup, lead COVID money. That Mayweather, sleep pack money. I'm tired now, feel jack money. Get the bottles coming all night money. Put a shots up, Patron money. That girl's alright there. But makeup, Minaj money. Just got the found it. Cash money, Bentley, off the lot money. A lot of your paid love, so I see inside love, no jail money. Money change lie like the lies were spitting. Say they hustle for the money they getting. Say it's freestyle when they shit really written. Go against me, my nigga, you killing that life, man. You ain't bout that. My bars cost you pissed that. Talking dead president, my rush more rich like that. So I want money, lots of money. And don't be asking me why. That Bill Gates money, that Oprah Winfrey money, that Lil Wayne money, Young Money, Cash money, that Jay-Z money, that Mayweather money, that Rick Ross money, made back boss money.
Woo, boy, y'all making a brother earn his money tonight. All right, that was One Night, featuring RJ. I Want Money. Let me go to the Facebook Live feed and see what everybody's saying. Okay, I see. Yeah, he slide and play it. Raekwon Jackson says play it. Daniel Kaika says don't like it. Money's not everything. Then there was, I guess y'all had your own little conversation about it. Joshua Davidson says seems uninspired. I wouldn't play it personally. I need better content personally. So amongst you guys, we got 1 vote for play it and 2 votes essentially for slaying it with some constructive feedback. And I'm inclined to. Man, I'm still on the fence about it. I mean, I get where he's coming from. It's a common theme amongst a lot of us. You know, with money you have choices. With money you have, you have financial wealth, but there's, especially for those of us coming up in the hood, coming up in the cities, the ghettos and whatnot. When you finally do get some money, now you got the ability to choose. You can choose where your kids go to school. You can choose what kind of food they eat to make sure that they're getting a healthy diet. You can do those things with money because that's the way the world works. You know, money talks, bullshit runs a marathon. As much as we all may hate it, that's just the way it is. So when I start to think about things in those terms, I can vibe with the song a little bit. But I don't know, man. I think I'm going to agree with you, Raekwon. I also see what Joshua and Daniel are saying, but I think I'm going to move that way and put it on the radio, and we'll put it into our station playlist and just give our listening audience a chance to provide some feedback and see how they like it. Because I'm still just kind of really in the middle about that song. Okay, but Raekwon, now I have your song. So I'm going to try to get that on right now because we are well over time. So would you do me the favor of typing in an intro to your song, the song title and your artist name? If you would help a brother out like that. While I pull it up out of this file. Because what's happening is that while y'all was sitting there listening to the song and reviewing it, not reviewing it, but listening to it and forming your own opinions about it, I'm actually running between 2 different places, between 2 different computers, pulling songs and coming back and trying to drop it in, man. So I'm getting a workout tonight, but it's all good though.
Mommy, if you got the beats.
that's your dog, you better pray for him. Hop in the whip when he called and load the K for him. If a nigga try to slide him, bet I spray for him. If that's your dog, you better pray for him. If that's your dog, you better pray for him. Hop in the whip when he call and load the K for him. If a nigga try to slide him, bet I spray for him. If that's your dog, you better pray for him. If that's your dog, you better pray for him. If you my dog, then I'm your dog, and ain't no changing with me. If you gon' ride, then I'm gon' ride, I keep that banger with me. I been keeping it 100, don't be a stranger to me. Niggas saying that he real, but then he changed up on me. He kept that fire on his hip, but wouldn't bang it for me. I keep the stick up in the whip, now watch me bang it on him. These niggas claiming that they riding this time, they be lying on. I'ma keep this shit on, even if he hiding on. If I got it, then you got it. I made a whole 100,000, you ain't got this. You ain't no gangster to stop it. I was down with you on it. We gon' keep this shit on it. Turn nothing into something. We gon' keep this shit on it. Turn nothing into something. Yeah. If that's your dog, you better pray for him. I've been in the whip when we call it on the play for him. If a nigga try to slide, then I spray for him. If that's your dog, you better pray for him. If that's your dog, you better pray for him. I've been in the whip when we call it on the play for him. If a nigga try to slide, then I spray for him. If that's your dog, you better pray for him. If that's your dog, you better pray for him. Life's ups and downs, they come and go. Don't change the fact I pray for my bros. Life's ups and downs, they come and go. But through it all, I pray for my bros. If that's your dog, you better pray for him. If that's your dog, you better pray for him. If that's your dog, you better pray for him. If that's your dog, you better pray for him. Life's ups and downs, they come and go. But through it all, I pray for my bros.
Wow. I like it. I like it. You're a little bit pitchy in some areas as far as the singing. But like I said earlier about the other guy's song, doing that on a rap track, it takes some skill to move between rapping and singing and rapping. It's not as easy as most people would think. It's really, really not. Savannah, Georgia. That's the homie Rilo the Monster. Rilo the Monster from Savannah, Georgia. If that's your dog. From a lyrical standpoint, I can definitely tell that you were definitely feeling some kind of way when you wrote this song. And you don't have to really get into the whys and all of that, but in listening to it, you can definitely tell that you had recently kind of went through something, and to put you in that mind state where you're literally telling somebody, hey, if that's your boy, you better get him, bro, because I ain't playing out here. So I'm also from the South, and coming from the South, you do wind up having to grow up fast and having to be smarter than the average bad just to keep your head intact. You know what I mean? Especially in Georgia, and especially around Savannah. So I like the song from the standpoint that it's introspective and there's a definite emotion conveyed through how the song is delivered and set up. What I would do is I would go back and try to tighten up the singing parts a little bit. When you go back and sit and listen to it really close, you'll see where you went pitchy at. There are some places where you went flat, and then there were some places where you went a little sharp. So I would probably want to clean up the singing vocals just a little bit. And maybe if you could throw some harmonies on certain parts of it, like the way you would go back through a straight rap and just double up on certain punches, go back through and double up where you think the punches would be for this, the parts you're singing. I would harmonize on that. It'll really fill the song out, and trust me, it'll take it to a whole nother level. At least that's just my advice. What else would I do to it? The production, the mix is pretty clean. It's not bass heavy like some mixes are prone to be when you got tracks like that, where there's a lot of key instrumentation and a lot of string instrumentation. If the producer's not careful or just lazy, they can wind up being a little bit bass heavy. But I didn't get that from this. It didn't seem to be bass heavy. I think the biggest negative for me was just in certain places you were a little pitchy, but that can easily be fixed on a redo. And I'll highly encourage you, man, go back and redo it and throw in those harmonies. I mean, it's already a banger. If you go back and throw some harmonies on this track, it's going to be a monster, just like your name. It's going to be a true monster, especially with what you're talking about throughout the song. It'll be a straight up monster. It'll be that song that dudes just want to ride out to. Cadillac music. It'll be that song dudes just sitting around, playing spades, playing dominoes. Hey man, put that Rilo the Monster on. You see what I'm saying? So definitely, my brother, definitely. I would do that. But I wouldn't be the one to do the harmony. Find someone, find a singer, find a vocalist. I wouldn't use a female though. You definitely want a male vocalist. And it would be even cool if you found a male vocalist that could do both the lead on the hook as well as the harmony. And on those certain singing parts, just drip them in there, in and out. Kind of like if you think about an old school track like Coolio and LV, Gangsta's Paradise, that that kind of chemistry. So for me, it's a play it, but I would love to hear a redo. That's my vote. So I'm waiting to see if any other feedback is in there. So welcome, Love RS Corner, to the broadcast. Appreciate you coming through. So next up, who we going to try to get in here? Since we're dropping songs in on the fly. Something I've never done in this show ever. Until tonight. But yeah, we just heard from Rilo the Monster, If That's Your Dog, produced by Relly Made out of Savannah, Georgia. And as far as I'm concerned, that's a play vote. It's definitely a play vote. But like I said, man, get that redo. You get that redo, song's gonna be a true beast. A true beast. So after Raekwon, we're gonna move on to Kalashnikov. I'm just waiting on the songs to pop up here. And this one's gonna be Kalashnikov Crazy. So I'm going to get that one in here.
Yeah.
If I can find it within
Kalashnikov 2019.
And I think it just dropped in.
From
Yep,
Poland, bitch.
So we'll take a quick pause for the cause and we'll be right back.
I've had this problem.
Big problem.
I really needed
A good DJ.
And I kept searching. And searching.
There are so many choices.
It's really hard to find one that has all the things on my list.
But I finally did it.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you.
If you were looking for one as well,
Look no further.
Here's a really good one.
Just use mine. Use mine.
I'm very satisfied.
Definitely recommend.
Problem gone.
thank you.
Mommy, and you got the beats.
Yeah, yeah. Really made. If that's your dog, you better pray for him. If that's your dog, you better pray for him. If that's your dog, you better pray for him.
Me so crazy. That's why I. Yeah. Kalashnikov 2019. From Poland, bitch. Listen, please. Listen, please.
It's Daku.
In my mind, something wrong. In my mind, I'm so strong. I don't know what I think. I don't know what to think. Stress is harder than a knock. I hate this fucking clock. People makes me crazy. Why? I'm so really fly. Give me love, give me cold, give me everything. I love you, I hate you, if I must sing. Breaking ball, hating all, lose control in my soul. I don't give a fuck, my friend, this is my happy end. People makes me so crazy. That's why I'm so lazy. Baby, please, don't give up. Life is beautiful and suck. People makes me so crazy. That's why I'm so lazy. Baby, please don't give up. Life is beautiful and suck. Yeah, run away, it's never too late. Run away, this is my gate. People say, please don't do this tape. I won't rap, I will rap and give everything back. What is so fucking funny? Fuck you and your money. I don't need fake friends, I need only one friend. Don't play with me fucking games, I don't do this for fame. Fuck this world in his ass. The world loves only stress. Please don't give up, baby, because everybody are so crazy, are so crazy, are so crazy. People makes me so crazy. That's why I'm so lazy. Baby, please don't give up. Life is beautiful and suck. People makes me so crazy. That's why I'm so lazy. Baby, please don't give up. Life is beautiful and suck. People makes me so crazy. That's why I'm so lazy. Baby, please don't give up. Life is beautiful and suck, yeah. People makes me so crazy. Makes me so really crazy. I don't know why. Why? Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so I have my microphone back and my camera froze. So let me fix the camera really quickly, and I'm going to get into it about this song that Kalashnikov sing called Crazy. Okay then. Alright. So here we go. Yeah, exactly. It's apparent that English is a second language for this artist. With that being said, you can't put a timeline on something like that. As far as, part of me wants to say, before you continue recording songs, try to get a stronger grip on the use of the English language. And I only say that because there were some parts of the song where I get what you were trying to say, but the context in which you used it, it was kind of it was just kind of off. From a lyrical standpoint, for someone who is utilizing English as a second language, it's hella dope that you're able to put your song together like that. It's hella dope that you can do what you do. And I don't know how long you've been, speaking English, but it's hella dope that you're able to take on a second language and understand it well enough to put it in the form of a rap. I mean, that's fucking awesome. Can't take that from you. But I would be lying to you, and I'd be doing you a disservice if I sat here and told you that your song could go on the radio right now. No radio station is gonna touch that. Not in its current form. And that's just being, honest with you. I think that there's potential there, and as you continue to record songs, your grasp on the English language, your use of slang, within that, it's going to get stronger. It's going to get stronger. You may never totally 100% be rid of your accent, but it will be greatly diminished. So I would encourage you to keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. But I can't say to you today that I'm going to put that into rotation on Rude Boy Radio 808. I can't. I'm not going to do you like that, because obviously you're still in development. You're still in development, and you're in a good place. And bringing your music to platforms like this can only help. Now, there's going to be some assholes that say some real left-handed bullshit, but don't worry about them. Fuck them. All right? Fuck them motherfuckers. I said it. So, what I would encourage you to do is, number one, keep writing. Number two, keep working on your enunciation of certain words, and also your understanding of the context of some words. It's a highly relatable subject of being so fed up with people's bullshit. You just want to shoot everything you see, or you just want to be away from everybody. You don't want to be bothered with anybody. We all go through those sentiments from time to time. And I think that for someone who's speaking English as a second language, you did an incredible job in conveying that sentiment. So I'll give you my salute, my brother. Definitely give you my salute. But you still need to work at it. I don't know where you are, because I didn't get your city or anything like that. But if there are vocal coaches around, vocal coaches for singing, vocal coaches for public speaking, and if that's something you haven't thought of doing, maybe you should do that, and that'll help you strengthen your understanding of the English language and how it relates to your ability to write. So Joshua Davidson said, it's hella rough, but much respect, because it's likely a second language. Yep. And utmost respect for that. Keep at it. Stay up. Raekwon Jackson replied to Joshua saying he was absolutely right. So the sentiment is there that you just need to keep working. And then Raekwon also said, that's what I meant by the bars are all over the place. The context wasn't right. So again, you were using some words and phrases out of context. But as you continue to speak English and work at writing, it's going to come together. It's going to come together because the foundation is definitely there. Definitely there. So I definitely salute you, my man. Definitely. So there's one more. I believe there's a video that I have to get on. And it's coming from, let me go back through. Well, that would be on the first broadcast before Facebook cut it. But as far as your song Kalashnikov Crazy, I'm gonna say slay it. And I'm only saying slay it from the standpoint that you're still in development, you still need to work, and eventually, yeah, you're gonna send me something I can play. I know it. So don't stop, keep at it, keep working, keep grinding. The more you do it, the easier it's gonna get. And I still think it's dope, though. English as a second language, and you put that together, bruh, you're gonna be a beast when you, man. Trying to tell you. Okay, so I'm gonna keep things moving. I'm way over time tonight, but it's all good. I'm gonna keep things moving and get into this video. So just hold on for it.
I just want one night with you to stay in. Put that shit on camera and we're playing. Let you keep it private, I won't say shit. Long as I don't gotta ask you, just take it. It's been driving me crazy. I feel like I'm about to go insane. It's been driving me crazy. I think that I'm about to lose. I just really wanna know, would you stay, would you go? I can see it's growing old. I just hope this love for show. I just really wanna know, would you stay, would you go? No, I'm always on the road. Just think of me when you alone. Tell you saying what the play is. Shot it with the gang or while you playing. You know my bed, the one you wanna lay in. I know the pussy there for the claiming. I've been sipping too much liquor, tryna get her off my mind, yeah. It just made me sicker, always happen every time, yeah. Vision getting blurry, I feel like I'm losing sight, yeah. I take all these drugs, I feel like I'm losing my mind, I just wanna know, would you stay, would you go? I can see it's growing old. I just hope this love for show. I just really wanna know, would you stay, would you go? No, I'm always on the road. Just think of me when you alone. No, my bed, the one you wanna lay in. I know that pussy ain't for the claiming. Yo.
All right. So that was Zilla the God, or Zilla. Want to know? And as I'm sitting here, I'm wondering if it was strictly meant to be a love song, or was it more or less, God, the word is not coming to me right now. There are some things I like about it, some things I don't. So I'll go over the things that I like about the song first, and what I like about the video. I like the fact that the video was honest. And when I say the video was honest, there wasn't some, glammed up, model in it, with her ass all up in the camera and all of that. I don't know, was that his actual like girlfriend in the video? Because that's what I started thinking, like, yo, that's his girlfriend. Like his girlfriend for real. You know what I mean? And if that's the case, then, props to him and definitely props to her for holding her man down and being love interest in his video. But if not, then, it is what it is. But I like the fact that the video was honest and that they used a regular person, as the love interest instead of some video vixen or, some chick all dolled up and made up and ass all up in the camera. Because 9 times out of 10, yeah, any man is capable of linking up with a beautiful woman, but the average brother ain't walking around with Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I mean? I ain't walking around with Buffy the Body. You know what I'm saying? So I like the fact that the video kept it honest. It was shot simply, utilizing natural light. I love videos done with natural light. So I give them props and kudos for that. As far as the song itself goes, again, there were parts that I could understand, and then there was parts that I couldn't understand. So enunciation, pronunciation, I always keep going back to that because it seems like something so simple and something so basic, yet we all kind of fall into this thing. A good example is this. If you ever went to a school and you had one of those English teachers that would, mess with you for using slang or vernacular in their classroom. I had one of those old school teachers back in the day, Miss Copeland. She used to have these big, thick ass number 2 pencils. And if you use words like ain't, finna, you would get a rap across your damn knuckles with that pencil. So after getting your knuckles cracked open a few times, you started becoming more aware of how you were speaking. So, we came out of that school speaking really, really proper. Or as our cousins in Florida would tell us, y'all talk like white people. So, again, enunciation, pronunciation, make sure I can understand every lyric. The singing parts were good. The singing parts were really good. I think that's his probably. I think probably that's his stronger suit, is singing. The profanity inside of a song like that kind of detracts away from its impact. And I say that because if you're singing about being down with your girl and how much you love her and how much she means to you and how much you enjoy different things that y'all do together, just some words shouldn't be thrown in there. I mean, you don't hear Jeremiah or you don't hear well, you kind of might, you might hear Tory Lanez saying pussy, but you literally want to move those words up out of your song, because if you wanted to go on radio, no one wants to have to sit for an hour editing the song to remove all of the profanity. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real with you. No one wants to do that. And I do want to play this song on Rude Boy Radio 808, but I know that I'm going to have to sit and edit it. You know what I mean? Whereas if you just don't even put the word in there, it's too easy. Put it on radio. Put it on radio. Your artist has a good look. Has a good sound. Just when you're writing, again, I go back to that, because I talked about it. Yeah, exactly. Chorus had a cool vibe, according to Joshua Davidson. Chorus had a cool vibe for a radio joint. So just clean it. That's what I would say. Clean it. Don't even use the word pussy. I mean, there's so many other beautiful ways to describe, that part of a woman's body than just saying pussy. And the more clever, more unique and original you are with that, while, still saying exactly what you want to say, just understand the game. If you send a song right now as it is to a radio station's programming director or music director, they're going to kick it back at you. Yeah. And that's a song built for radio, in my opinion. That song was cut for radio. It could be on the radio. If it's not meant for radio, where is it going to go? Because it's too slow for the strip club. It's definitely too slow for the nightclub. So who's the song for? So when you're in the studio constructing your music, putting it together, who is it for? Who are you making it for? So I want to play it. My vote is play it. I like it. But I would like to see a more cleaned up version of it, I guess. Not cleaned up, but just take out the word pussy. Just take out the word pussy, because that totally throws the whole song off. It really does. It's like the vibe is there and you're grooving with it. And you got to think, females are going to gravitate to that type of song. As soon as they hear pussy, what? You going to get that reaction. That neck going to go back and click, they're done listening. So you don't want to turn your potential consumers off, because you're not making the song for you. You're making the song for your fans. That's first and foremost. You are making music for your fans, for your supporters, for the people that are going to go into a store or go online and use their credit card or Bitcoin or whatever the fuck and purchase your song. Okay? So make sure that you're giving them something that they can easily and quickly access. If you have to take a bunch of different steps to get the song to the marketplace, chances are it ain't going to make it there. You see what I'm saying? If I got to go through the steps of, okay, I got to remove all of the swear words, I got to do this, I got to do that. If I got to go through all of that, by the time I'm done editing it, I'm not going to be in a rush to go through the steps I need to take to put it into my station's playlist. So you want to make it very, very easy on a music director or programming director, if that's the path you're trying to go. And radio, still to this day, is the best way to get your music in front of a consumer audience. Sad but true. All right, Scott. You guys are totally welcome. Totally welcome. And I mean, it's a good song. I like the song. I want to play the song, and I will sit begrudgingly and do the edit so I can play it. But I'm playing that. I'm sorry, but I'm playing it. I like it. All right, well, folks, that is going to do it for this edition of Play the Sled. Been on the air now for almost 3 hours. Notwithstanding the Furby Dupe a little bit earlier with Facebook. I want to thank all the artists for their submissions. For those of you that got the Play It votes, you can expect to start hearing the song within Rude Boy Radio 808.com's rotation within the next week. Okay? There's a few things I have to do, setting the songs up with their metadata and all of that. So I might have to check back with some folks just to make sure I have artist names correct, song titles correct, and I'm not really too much. I'm not worried too much about other pieces of information that could go into the metadata, like the labels and all of that. But if you're willing to provide that information, the more complete we can make the metadata before the songs actually go on air, the better. Because we also simulcast through TuneIn. So we definitely want the information to be correct when people are on TuneIn listening and they look at their phone or their tablet or whatever to see who's singing a song and all of that. We want that information correct. Okay, so I might be reaching back out to some of you guys over the next few days. But great show tonight. A lot of good feedback from you guys. I really appreciate your participation in the show. And I'll see you guys next week, Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. God bless you. Good night. See y'all next week.